they've worked their magic with this. But you see Ferrari waggling its tail there. This isn't. This grips onto the road like a terrified toddler grips onto its mother's hand. So, Lewis Hamilton, watch and learn. This is how you pass a Ferrari. Without crashing into it. Oh, yeah.
One of the reasons the McLaren is so fast is its traction control system. A system that really comes into its own in the rain. It lets you drive hard, but it won't let you kill yourself. And that is just the tip of a technological iceberg. There's a flap on the back which raises when you brake hard. So you can't see what's about to crash into the back of you. And then we get to the suspension. A computer has replaced the anti-roll bars, so all four wheels are truly independent of one another. This gives you better cornering and, more importantly, a better ride.
Over the years, we've seen the Stig cutting this corner, putting two wheels on the grass to get the best possible lap times. But if you ride a bump like that in the sort of hunkered down, firmed up cars that he drives, the jolt is horrific. It's like being dipped in liquid nitrogen and then hit with a hammer. You just sort of shatter.
In the McLaren, though, it's a very different experience.
There we go. Two wheels off the track. Get more of a jolt if you drove a Rolls-Royce over a Jaffa cake.
I've never driven a supercar that's even half as comfortable as this. Or as well trimmed. It's all exquisite leather and stitching and beautiful graphics. It's simple, elegant, a truly lovely place to sit.
So yes, in every scientific and mathematical way, this is better than a Ferrari 458. It'll even do 30 miles to the gallon. But there's something missing. Something that can't be measured. Something you can't really put your finger on. There's no zing.
This is the factory where the McLaren is made. It's like a laboratory. It's quiet, ordered, a magnesium and titanium Trappist world where perfection isn't quite good enough. It's very nice. But you can't imagine anyone here has ever put a whoopee cushion on the managing director's chair. You sense this lack of joy when you're behind the wheel.
When you drive a Lamborghini, it's like you're operating a horse with some mustard stuck up its bottom. But when you drive this, it's like you're operating the sort of machine they use, I imagine, in ophthalmic surgery.
We see the same problem with the way the McLaren looks. There's nothing wrong with it, but there's no art. You get the sense it was styled by software and shaped by science, which it probably was.
I'll give you another example. You can turn the traction control off, but it would be easier to launch the missiles from a nuclear submarine. You have to push that button and hold it down for 10 seconds, then you push those two simultaneously. And I said to one of the engineers the other day, why does it have to be so complicated? And he said, well, why would you want to turn the traction control off? I said, well, it'd be fun. And you could see him thinking, fun. I must look that up in a dictionary.
The McLaren then is like a pair of tights, very practical and very sensible. The Ferrari, though, that is a pair of stockings.
What are you on about?
Well, tights and stockings are designed to do exactly the same job, but they don't.
I don't know, I only wear socks, Jeremy.
Can we just move on from the hosiery, chaps, back to the car?
Yeah.
Is the ride really that good?
Like a Rolls-Royce. Unbelievably smooth.
And do you know why? Wasn't developed at the Nürburgring.
Oh, God, he's off.
True fact. True fact. Was developed actually at the Top Gear test track. This car was. So it should be able to set a blisteringly fast lap time. Now, of course, to find out, we have to give it to our tame racing driver. Some say that he refuses to acknowledge the existence of Nottinghamshire. And that he recently received a very strong email from his fiancée's mother saying it's bad manners to sit at the dinner table in a helmet. All we know is he's called the Stig. And it's off. mp4-12C may sound like a fax machine, but this car is fast, no doubt about that. Double clutch gearbox shifting seamlessly, going through the first corner. No dramas whatsoever. Stig listening to ABBA in Spanish. Very weird. Almost as weird as the way it takes Chicago. Strangely calm, that. Squirrely underbraking into Hammerhead. Now the meat of the corner. And it's regained its composure completely. McLaren have actually been fiddling with the car since I drove it, so the ones you buy will have a sharper throttle. And more noise. OK, follow through. A chance to really open up the twin-turbo V8. How much is he going to clip the corner? A lot, but he won't have felt a thing. Just 2 corners to go now. Air brake helping out there. Tyres squealing. Only Gambon left. Millimetrically perfect, and there he is at Rust Alive. Now, OK. Here is the Ferrari 458 119.1, the Ferrari Enzo 119. The mp4-12C 116.2. It is the second fastest car we've ever had here.